You've been pulling away, and every part of me wants to chase you, to make you stay, but maybe chasing you is only pushing you further away. I keep wondering if we're just two people who have outgrown each other, or if we're just too afraid to admit we've already lost the love we once had. I never thought it would come to this, that I'd have to choose between my happiness and the love we once shared. But here I am, at a crossroads. I can feel myself slipping, like I'm drowning in a sea of doubt and fear. Will I be strong enough to find my way back to the surface, or will I sink forever? How do you walk away from someone who once made you feel like you could conquer the world? How do you leave behind all the dreams you built together? The love we had felt like a dream, a fairy tale, but now it's starting to feel like a nightmare, and I can't figure out how to wake up. I keep wondering if this is the end, or if we still have a chance to rewrite our story. But the more I think about it, the more I realize I don't know which ending I want. It's getting harder to tell where I end and you begin. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe we've become so entangled that we've forgotten who we really are. What happens when the love you thought would last forever starts to fade away? How do you let go of something that was once your whole world? I keep asking myself if I'm strong enough to let go, but every time I try, I remember all the reasons I fell in love with you. How can you walk away from that? I can feel the distance growing between us, and it's like a weight on my chest. How do you fight for something that feels like it's already slipping away? I keep hearing your voice in my head, telling me to hold on, but every part of me is screaming that I can't keep doing this anymore. You say you love me, but your actions say otherwise. How do I trust what's left when everything that once felt solid is now crumbling? The pain of losing you feels unbearable, but what scares me more is the thought of living without love. What if this is the end of everything we once had? I've been waiting for a sign, a reason to believe that we can still make this work. But the more I wait, the more I wonder if we've already run out of time. I never thought I'd be standing here, questioning everything. But now I wonder, have we already reached the point where walking away is the only choice left? Every time I try to walk away, something pulls me back. But I wonder, is it love or just fear of being alone? What happens when love feels like a trap, and every step forward only drags you deeper into a place you can't escape from? I don't know what hurts more, the thought of walking away, or the thought of staying and slowly watching us fall apart. I used to believe that love could fix anything, but now I'm starting to think that maybe we've reached a point where love isn't enough anymore. The hardest part isn't walking away, It's knowing that I may never find someone who makes me feel the way you once did. Every goodbye feels like a piece of me is being ripped away, but maybe it's the only way for both of us to heal. I keep asking myself why we can't find our way back, but I'm scared that the reason we're lost is because we were never really meant to find our way again. The thought of leaving you behind feels impossible, but staying feels even worse. How do I make a decision when both options break my heart? I thought I'd be able to walk away easily, but every time I try, my heart refuses to let go. Is this love or just fear? I never imagined that love could feel so heavy, but now every step I take away from you feels like 1,000 pounds pulling me back. Every moment with you feels like a beautiful lie, and I can't decide if I'm the one fooling myself or if it's you. There's a part of me that still hopes, that still believes in us, but how much longer can I hold on before I lose myself completely? I thought I knew what love was, but now I'm not sure if this is love anymore. Maybe it's just the fear of losing everything we've built. It's as if we're two people in a storm, fighting to stay afloat, but every wave feels like it's pushing us further apart. You broke my heart, but somehow I'm still here. What does that say about us, about me, about this love we're clinging to? It feels like we're living in a dream I can't wake up from, but I'm scared, scared that if I do wake up, you won't be there anymore. I keep waiting for a sign, for some kind of miracle, but maybe the real miracle is realizing that sometimes the hardest thing is letting go. There's a weight on my chest every time I think about us, and I wonder, do you feel the same pressure, or is it just me suffocating? I want to believe in the love we once had, but what do you do when every step forward feels like one step closer to losing everything? I never thought I'd be standing on the edge of this decision, but here we are, facing the truth. Can we still turn back, or has everything changed forever? What if this moment is the one that changes everything? What if I can't hold on any longer, but something inside me refuses to let go? Every time I look at you, I feel this tug in my chest, pulling me closer and pushing me further away. What do I do when both sides are too painful to choose? It's hard to believe that something so beautiful could break me apart like this. How did we get here? Can we find our way back? You said forever, but I'm starting to wonder if forever was never meant to be. What happens when promises start to fade? I can't help but wonder if you even feel the same way anymore. Maybe I've been holding on to a ghost of what we used to be. They say love is supposed to make you stronger, but sometimes It feels like it's tearing me apart. What's left when love is all you have, but it's still slipping through your fingers? I keep hoping that something will change, that somehow you'll fight for us. But what if I'm the only one left fighting? The silence between us speaks louder than any word ever could. Every day, I wonder if this is the last time I'll hear your voice. I never thought I'd find myself asking this question, but here I am. Should I stay and risk losing myself, or should I walk away before it destroys me? How do you walk away from something you've invested your soul into? How do you turn your back on everything that once felt like home? Each moment with you feels like a dance between love and heartache. I'm afraid that one day I won't know how to step back. I thought we were stronger than this, but now every word you speak feels like a dagger in my heart. Can we even survive the weight of all this pain? What do you do when the person you love is no longer the person they were? How do you keep going when it feels like everything is slipping away? I keep replaying every memory in my mind, wondering where it all went wrong. Could I have done something differently? Or is this just the way it had to end? You said you'd never let me go, but now I'm standing here, feeling like I'm the one being left behind. How do you move on when the other person's already walked away? I'm scared that if I walk away now, I'll lose everything, but I'm also terrified of staying and losing myself. What happens when love feels like a battlefield and neither of us knows how to stop fighting? Can we find peace before we destroy each other? I thought love was supposed to heal, but every word you say feels like salt in an open wound. How do we fix something that's been broken for so long? I keep telling myself that I'm strong enough to handle this, but deep down, I wonder, how much more can I take before I break? I've been holding on, hoping for a miracle, but I'm starting to wonder if miracles are meant for people who still believe in them. You promised me forever, but now I'm woke to questioning if forever was just a fantasy we both wanted to believe in. There's a part of me that wants to scream, to beg you to stay. But then there's another part that knows maybe it's better to let go before it hurts more. Can we even find our way back to the love we once had? Or has too much time passed? Is it too late for us? Every moment with you feels like a countdown, and I can't decide if I'm waiting for the inevitable end or for the spark that will light the fire again. I want to believe that we can fix this, that we can make it work. But the truth is, I'm scared of trying and failing. I'm scared of losing us. I keep thinking back to all the little moments that made us who we were, and now I'm afraid they're all slipping away. Can we find a way to hold on to what's left? You broke my heart, but I still can't walk away. What does that say about us? About love? Is this what love is supposed to feel like? There's a part of me that wants to run, to leave it all behind and start fresh. But then I think about you, and I wonder if I'm strong enough to let go. I used to believe in forever, but now, with every passing day, I wonder if forever was just a lie we told ourselves to make the pain easier to bear. I'm standing at the edge, unsure of whether I should take the leap and walk away, or stay and hope that somehow we can fix everything. I feel like I'm caught between two worlds, the one I've known with you and the one where I have to leave it all behind. Which one do I choose? The thought of losing you hurts more than I can explain. But maybe it's the only way for both of us to heal. Every day that passes without change feels like a reminder that maybe we're just not meant to be. But I'm still here, hoping we can make it work.